our buddies, Stevie Wonder classic, I Was Made to Love Her. On the intro, I'm playing an F chord. You could just play a single note and play it all in single notes, but to fill out the sound, I play the whole chord, because obviously I don't have a big brass section here. And I'm playing C, C, D, F, F, D, C, D. So I'm playing a bar chord of F, and then 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 12 on the D and G strings. Yeah. And then the chord sequence for the song, I'm playing F, then B flat minor 7 to E9 with no third. So basically I'm just playing on 6, muting the A string, then using my third finger to bow across the remaining 4 strings for B flat minor 7, and just shifting that over and playing 6, muting the D string, and then 6, 6, 6. So, and D flat, E flat, and back to an F. I could just play that, you know, if I've got 2 guitars, I can split it and have one playing the melody and one just playing the chord. But basically, it's an F with the, just like the intro. Okay, so that's the chord sequence, and there's a second guitar that plays some. Basically just doing some little fills. So on the F, I'm using the top part of that F chord on 10, 10, 10, but also playing a G there on 10. So you've got 10 on the A string too, and then you can hammer to 12. So you've got an F with an A in the bass. So and then go down to the F, 10, 8, so 12, 12, 10, 8 on the A string with that chord on top. And then because we're hitting a B minor 7 next, we can use a B flat minor pentatonic. Okay, so we're going just all around 6 and 6 there on D and G, and 8 on the D, then 8 to 6 on the A string. So any little fill around those notes is going to fit that second section. So and then again, just using that trick of hammering to the third of the note and playing the chord. Okay, so for that D flat, I'm starting on 6, hammering to 8, and playing the top part of the bar chord there. And then just again, for the E flat, just moving it up 2 frets, so 8, 10, and 8. Back into your little intro lick. Okay, so that's just some little extra little nice kind of soulful little fills you can put over those chords. So next we'll take a look at the bass. The bass is by the legendary James Jamerson, such a great player. And obviously I've not gone through the whole song and done all the variations on the bass line that he's playing, just giving you a kind of flavour of what he's doing. And we start with, okay, this one remains fairly constant throughout the song. I'm playing F, C, C, D, F, F, D, C, D. So I'm playing 10 on A, sorry, 8 on A to 10 on D, to 7 on the G string, to 10, 7, 10, 7 on the G and D strings, D, C, D. Okay. And then we got these great bass lines that he plays throughout the song. So the important notes are he's hitting the F, B flat to E flat, D flat, E flat, F. Okay, but how he juggles about getting there is just great. So the first one he kind of plays is, so it uses lots of chromatic notes. So he plays an F, then you've got a D, so the sixth note of the chord, to a C, then coming back up, there 1 2 3 4 bam. So you've got 5 8, then 5 6 7 8, D, D sharp, E, F. So just using that chromatic passing notes that he uses a lot. And here he uses chromaticism again. We've got chord tones of A and C. Okay, so the chord tones of F major, which we're playing. So important notes. But to get to that B flat, you play A, C, B natural, B flat. Okay. So these passing notes are quite quick, so they don't really stand out as outside notes. Just give it lots of movement. So we're going from that B flat to an E flat. So again, hitting these chord tones, B flat and F, the B flat minor 7, to an E flat. And then we get another little fill here. Quick, I'm playing B flat to D, then an open E, which is outside of the key, but again it's fast. It just gives you a little movement there. Just a little fill note. So I'm playing 6 5 on E and A, open E, 4 3. So then, and this stays fairly constant. We've got a D flat, F to A flat, so D flat chord tones. Then moving it chromatically up, that D note. So we've got 4 3 6 5 with the A and D strings. Then for the E flat, again chord tones, E flat, G, B flat. Hit that F. Back to your first lick. And then, again, playing kind of similar things. It varies throughout the song, because obviously he's doing it the old school way of playing it and feeling it, and not playing, like recording it once and doing a loop. So you get all this lovely variation. But essentially, you know, when we're playing the F, you've got these kind of notes with little chromatic bits in between. You've got that B flat, and second time does a little chromatic. So instead of going ba-da-da, you've got ba-da-da-da. So you've got that little 8 7 6. And again, just hitting those C, A flat, C, boom, boom. So as long as you're kind of hitting those important notes, you can have some fun with this and play about. You know, you'll never get it as good as James Jamerson, because he was just a master, unless you're a kind of bass genius. But it's great to look at that kind of style of playing with all these little lovely little chromatic fills. It's just great. That's just lovely. You know, so have some fun with that, and thanks for watching, buddies. Cheers.